Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing 30,000 subscribers. If you haven't had Marty Chapman smash that subscribe button, go ahead and have him smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following people that blessed me on the last few lives: Tony G, EOP Whisper, Vladimir Taylor, Michigan Wolverines, George, Daus Herrero, Vladimir G, Rag Sports, Cards Report Cards, a retired CO, and JK. Thank you. Also, shout out to the Patreons. You guys are the heartbeat of this channel. Thank you. This motherfucking episode right here, man, before I get started, let me tell you guys my thought process. Oh, you're pissing me off, man. If I hear one more time that these new young COs are afraid to use force because they are afraid to get fired, I'm going to use force on them myself. Period. That is equivalent as somebody joining the NFL and saying, you know what? I don't want to play in the Super Bowl because I don't want to get a foul, a penalty. I don't want to play in the Super Bowl because I don't want to get a penalty. It's like, the fuck? Right? That's like you being a badass college swimmer. Boom. But you're like, you know what? I don't want to participate in this swim meet because I might drown. Yeah, bitch, that's a possibility, motherfucker. You knew what you signed up for. Are you retarded? You guys are hearing what I'm saying, right? It's like, hey, you fucking idiots, man. Really? It's like, oh, shut up, Hector. You couldn't hack it. You quit. Yeah, I fucking quit. You know why? You guys were stressing me out watching you guys get slapped every day. Pow, kapow, kapow, and not doing shit. Why? Because you're afraid to get fired? Go ahead and get stabbed next time. This motherfucking episode right here is about, it's a Q&A. I just had to get that out of my system. You fucking retarded ass motherfuckers, man. That's how you want me to talk to you? Like little fucking kids? I shouldn't have to. Look around. Your partners are getting beat the fuck up, stabbed around. Why? Because you don't want to get fired? Okay. Tell your family that, right? When you're looking at your kids and you're looking at your wife, like, hey, wife, sorry. Sorry, I'm not going to give it my all when my life is on the line because I don't want to get fired. Okay. The Q&A following over from yesterday's Instagram. Would a 30-year-old felony conviction prevent me from a CDCR job? Charge dismissed. Well, it's not a conviction if your charges were dismissed. That threw me off. But anyways, if you have a felony conviction, that is a disqualifying factor to become a California peace officer. Currently a CO in Oregon, thinking of applying for CDCR. Is it still worth going to CDCR? If you've watched all my videos for 1 year and 5 months almost, you can make that determination yourself. I don't know how Oregon gets down. Oregon's a nice area, right? Oregon, if you're going to ask me if you should relocate for the job, don't do that. Period. Why do background investigators take forever to clear the background? Well, you got to understand, they're sergeants. Their rank is sergeant. They're in Southern, Rancho Cucamonga, Central, Northern. They have a job. Their job is to research, reach out to your references, call your previous employers. So they got like paperwork. They got a lieutenant on top of them that's like, probably hounding them, like, hey, what's the status on this? What's the status on this? Don't send me no bullshit, right? So it's like they're busy, but I would respectfully follow up, and I always throw respectfully out there for you guys. In life, you don't want to come at people the wrong way or step on their toes or piss them off. You got to tippy toe, right? But if they become a dick to you, that's when it starts. Think about it. If they become a dick to you and you allow it, that's what you're going to allow for the rest of your life, and especially in the department. So it's how much you're willing to sacrifice a piece of yourself. I couldn't. What is your thoughts on how El Salvador runs their prisons and handle crime? I never been to El Salvador. I only see what's in the news. They have a huge gang problem, or had a huge gang problem. And the way that they combated that was by building this massive super freaking prison. Huge. Oh my goodness. Ain't nobody ever seen anything like it. We're talking about like bunk beds like 8 high. And they just gaffled up anybody that looked like a gang member with an 18 or an MS tattoo on them. Like, hey, apparently that cured the gang problem in El Salvador. What do they say? Hard times call for hard measures. Shout out from Wasco State Prison, where everyone missed the old warden. I don't know who the old warden is. That chick that was giving lap dances? Or fucking her subordinate? Or is that a different one? Do you like to play chess? Yeah, what's up, homie? Shoot it. We could play online somehow. I don't know if there's like an app game we could play online. VA disability question. Did it affect having certain things on your rating? Does it affect? Nah, you'll be all right. If you could have incompetent managers that are literally dumb as fuck, you should be all right having a VA disability that you rightfully acquired in your military career. Your book was badass. Are you going to come out with another one? Yes, I am. I think I answered this last night on the live. I'm in the works. I'm in the between a lot of projects right now, and that is one of them for sure. And then this person wrote, Charlie Yard, I'm assuming Donovan, turning level 3. Oh, fuck. Now, is that going to solve the problem? I don't know. If it's anything like I've seen in the past, all they're going to do is go like this to the current inmates on Charlie Yard. You guys are now level 3s. And it's the same dudes. Okay, here we go. Right. Lieutenant, I strip the inmate out and cuff him when patting him down. Do I cup the balls or swipe? You swipe, I think. You go like this. Backwards. Like let's say this is his legs. You come up, or his nuts. You go like this with the back of your hand. Right. You come up, check, get the chode, the gooch, and go like this. I mean, if you want to do all that, man, I wasn't really trying to find no, towards the end, I wasn't really trying to find no dope, no weapons, no nothing. Like, hey, man, good luck. Have fun, man. Why? Look at the department. Yeah, that's why my hair is still luscious. That's why my hair is luscious. I wasn't tripping on the bullshit. I wasn't tripping on anything. They were tripping on me, man, the higher ups. Fuck you. It's like, I'm already not doing anything, you fucking idiots. Now you want me to do worse? Nah, I'm cool. How the fuck did you survive through all the corruption in your department and kept it real? Oh, man. That's a good one. Again, luscious black hair. By being cool, calm, and collective. By having a sense of humor. By getting silly with it. Let me tell you something. I ran into somebody at a breakfast yesterday or the other day. He's a lieutenant at Donovan, and we always had a good rapport. Good dude. And he's like, man, your email signature blocks used to be freaking hilarious back in the day, man, when I was a lieutenant. And I'm like, oh yeah. He started saying some of them, and it reminded me. One of them, you know how you guys send out state emails, and there's a signature block, right? Some people put quotes. Well, I started copying people's quotes as far as I made up my own. And one of my good ones was, I wish there was 366 days in a year so I could save one more inmate's life. That's how I did it. I went along with the game until the game got out of control. I'm like, fuck you guys, man. I'm already playing your stupid fucking game, putos. What's something you wish you knew at 24? Ooh, well, your boy bottomed out in 26. I wish I would have known that the path and trajectory that I was on was going to lead to devastation and destruction. I wish at 24 I would have known that I was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, that I was self-medicating, that I was suffering from survivor's guilt, that I wasn't crazy, that I'm an alcoholic by definition. Wish I would have known all of this then, because then it would have saved me 2 years. 2 of the worst fucking years of my life. Right? And what's fucked up is that my wife had to deal with me. Right? And I say that because she's in the next room, man, and I'm a fucking asshole from time to time, let me tell you. Can't blame anybody but myself. Thank you for putting out some great content. I was at Cal, CTF, SEC, and out of state. Well, if you served time, shout out to you, man. Thank you. I keep it neutral. If you were a CO, I don't know how you were a CO out of state. Or maybe you were. I don't know. No disrespect. You have a fucking Raider logo. Oh, I can't be telling you. It didn't really. Was that dry snitching? Change your shit. Nobody will know who the fuck. Oh, shit. I love you, homie. Don't trip. On to the next one. You got me turning red, bro. If you had to have surgery for a work injury, would you go? I say that because there's some COs that are Raider fans. Oh, they're just about as criminal as fucking every other fucking Raider fan. Let me tell you. Fucker. You a fucking parolee, a fucking CO. What are you over there, man? The fuck? I can't tell. You motherfuckers are walking a thin line over there, you sons of bitches. If you had to have certain, we're like, fuck you, heck, you drinking from a fucking cowboy strap with a fucking straw, you bitch. If you had to have surgery for work injury, would you go back to work? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Hell no. Let me tell you, there's a lot of OGs that have been tapping in here. A lot of OG prison guards. I see them, their names, they reach out. I know who they are. They can agree to this. In your guys' days, the old days, remember back in your old days, there would be a staff assault or a good old fisticuffs between green and blue. Motherfucking CO would have a shiner, stitches, and the CO would show up to work the next day. There he is right there, staff entrance, too, looking like a raccoon, right? But that earned you respect back then amongst your peers, amongst your inmate, the convicts back then, right? Well, I'll be damned if the game hasn't changed so bad. I swear, man, you have these bitches going out, they fall out of their chair. They don't get what they want, right, Gabe? Right, Homito? There I go, dropping names again. I just can't help but drop these names for these disgusting motherfuckers that go out workman's comp when they don't get their way, you motherfuckers. Anyways, the question is, the answer changed. The game changed. Oh, yeah. You best believe, man, had I got assaulted, I'm not going to lie to you. Right here. Had I got assaulted, actually, I was waiting for it. Never happened. That's a dumb thing to wait for. But that was my mentality. Well, as soon as I'm getting assaulted, that's a wrap. You ain't never going to see me again. I'm going out in a neck brace. I'm pissing my pants. Why? Because that would have been my ticket out of there. On the state. Gracias a ti. You know, I go like this from time to time. Also, when I eat with my family at Danny's, right? I have a bad habit of knocking on the table when it's time to get the fuck up. Let's go. Eso. Who has it harder in CDCR, men or women, and why? I think the females, because you are being subjected to indecent exposures by these predatorial inmates, and now it's not a shoeable offense or you ain't going to the hole. That's bad, man. That's setting it up. That's going to escalate the behavior of these predators, right? Like, oh, fuck, I jacked off today. Tomorrow I'm going to grope. Right? It's like, hey, that's dangerous. How did you get into the social media influence building from the ground up? Well, I come to realize, go to my new Twitch account, that_war_nerd. It's a new Twitch. Your boy's on Twitch now. Shout out to the homie, George. Had to look over there at the thing. The youngsters showed me how to use the Twitch. I'm going to show you. I'm good at anything, right? I'm good at, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Again, I could be good at doing drugs and drinking alcohol, which is negatively, affect me. Or I can be good CO, a good sergeant, a good lieutenant. But once that machine, your boy couldn't beat the machine. Still can't even beat the machine. I'm just having fun with it out here. And I would have probably been a good gang member. Right? The same way that gang members would have say, like, oh, I would have been a good, but looking at that, I know what that road ends. You're going to get killed by your own people. That's a fact. But watch me grow the Twitch from ground up. I don't know. I'm a creative individual. I'm hyper. I got time. I got energy. Motherfucking don't sleep. I got good work ethic, despite my fucking peers at Donovan, you fucking lames. that wanted me to do everybody else's fucking RVRs. Do your own fucking RVRs. Let me tell you this. When I told you I wasn't lazy, and you see it now, 1 year, 5 months. How about you guys direct your hard work where it counts? Invest in yourself. Haven't I been telling you guys to invest in yourself? Pretty sure I have. So, bro, to answer your question, just fucking picked it up, man. Um, Trial and error. Just being myself. You think new COs should start at level 4s like CSP SAC or an NDPF level 2 like Avenal? No, I think brand new COs should start at High Desert State Prison level 4, period. Right? There is no other level 4 that comes to my mind that runs as good as High Desert State Prison till this day. Till this day. Now Jeff is gonna watch this and be like, hey, you gotta destroy that prison too. Norway, fucking ping pong balls. Yeah, man. Period. Why? Because that prison is still ran like a prison. They use the Mini 14 when the Mini 14 has to be used. How come those high desert cops ain't afraid to get fired? Because they know fucking policy and procedure and the law and penal code and case law. The hell? You guys go start at High Desert. Do you recommend law enforcement as long as we know what we're getting into? That's a good question. Whether you know what you're getting into or what you don't know what you're getting into, I can't give advice like that, right? But what is your risk tolerance, right? My risk tolerance is like I joined the military, right? I became a grunt. Like, yeah, what's up? What's happening? That's my new thing right now. What's happening? During a time of war, no less. You best believe the Twin Towers came down. We were already in Afghanistan. What did that tell you about a person that enlists into the infantry while in the time of war? It says like, hey, that person don't give a fuck, man. Le vale verga la vida back then, right? So I was like a little Evel Knievel when I was a kid, jumping off my bicycle off the fucking ramps and shit. Man, joined CDCR, right? It's a prison. You know, fucking dangerous individuals back there. If I know what I'm capable of, right? Do you know what you're capable of? How are you motherfuckers joining the department not ready? Not you. How are you young fucking kids, you stupid fucks? Oh my God. And you don't tell me the money. You know you can make money on Twitch, right? You haven't already signed up for my Twitch, _war_nerd, man. There's no way you're going to purposely put yourself in harm's fucking way, refuse to do your job because you're afraid to get fired with the possibility of you getting killed. Am I getting through to you guys? The fuck? How kind of backwards ass? That's like you going on a date, right, with a chick, right? You're getting frisky. Your hands are wandering all over the place. You're getting to your first base, second base. You're about to round home, and you're like, nah, I ain't trying to fuck. Then what did you come over for? You're wasting everybody's fucking time, you bitch-ass, lame-ass motherfuckers. He's hurting our feelings. Fuck. Let me hurt your fucking feelings. Better than getting stabbed. That shit sucks, from what I hear. Is there a way to avoid certain demands in law enforcement as long as you know what's up? Well, yeah, I mean, how does somebody get I didn't wake up knowledgeable and experienced, right? I I towed the line, I pushed, I tried things, I learned the hard way, I made mistakes. That's the problem. I was able to make mistakes and not get crucified over it. And I understand the department's different now. Trust me, you little youngsters. But look, there's no way that a 22-year-old Hector Bravo in 2024 would join the department, sit there, and allow myself to get slapped the fuck around. It ain't gonna fucking happen. I don't give a fuck. I can recognize lames now. Look around, right? When you youngsters go to work, look at your bosses in the eyes, right? Just walk in and just stare at them. And if they get uncomfortable or they ask you, "What are you doing here, man?" Just watch their response. Read people. Just read. Go around and look at people. Better yet, I'm gonna give you the best way to read somebody. Message for today. You want to read somebody every day when you go to work today. Today is March 28th, 0601 hours. Walk up to any random person and say, "Hey, did you catch that new Hector Bravo episode?" And just look at their face, man. If they give you a fucking face of disgust, fuck those people. Write them off. This episode was sponsored by the following. Holy shit. Look at how much we fucking grown, man. I'm a shower, not a grower. This motherfucking episode was sponsored by the following patrons. Gigi, DRC Micho, 4760. Now, pull that skin back and make it clap. No disrespect. Ooh, damn. Give me that double shift. Justin for Austin B Forever 26. Don Chicharo. Shut the F up and make it wink. A la verga, 760. Scorpio Rising, Miss Rod. It's not your way, it's Norway. Golly G Greñas, Geo, G-Ride, Vote Newscom out, The Prison Psychologist, Fuerte 84, Mark, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, Don't Trip, Put Me Out Sick Self, Keep Your D Out of My Cheerios, AWOL like Monty, It Puts the Lotion on the Skin or It Gets the Hose Again, One Baddie Arpero, Cherokee Cat, Loco Moco, The Big Bad Wolf, Raider 62, L. Eli, Edgar, Crying on the Floor Like a Bee Over a Lunch. Donovan, Charlie are level 3 now. Level 3. See how these facades don't work on me? Gerardo, Steven, Rigo SD, Pelon, Eric, not on my watch. Who's doing the pipe? Denise, the real McCoy, not the fake McCoy. Yeah, you other fake McCoy. P. Diddy is my Sally. Jay, a Pogue in the six pack. S. Search Sergeant. Keith, Devil Dog, MCC Placa, Abuelita's Journey, Ricardo, Mel Adjusted, Bankroll Suave, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori, 559CO, Ruben, CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, F 602, Las Vegas Flights Live, go check them out. Gavino, Department of Correcting Fools, Three of These Nuts, Lockdown 5, Crystal Bon La Reina, Winston, Tony, the Mexican Snowman, El Skid, the OG Hobie Cat, Lead with Love, Albert 12, damn, that's a big Samoan. J.I. Theofio Esquiel, Big Bad 48, Nova, Linda, the retired CEO, Mikey 559, the homie Marius, Chevelle 66, Seymour Butts, Bad Karma, and Rags. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. Dropping new content over there daily. You're definitely missing out. Keep pushing forward.